Hello YouTube! Arrtx sent me some more markers to try out. This is the set of 48 acrylic markers and I wanted to try these out on some different surfaces, but first I did some color swatches. These markers are a bit different from the previous ones they sent me. These ones have a button on them, so if your nib of your marker is running dry, you can press it and more paint will flow out to the nib. I will say be careful of dripping. This might just be because I was too heavy-handed with the button, but I did experience some dripping and I would recommend putting a paper towel down or something. At least don't fill the markers up over whatever you're gonna paint. But it was really satisfying watching the paint run out to the nib, so here's some shots of that. But yeah, it can be a little messy with these markers, at least when first getting them going. After I had them all ready, I didn't experience as much of a mess, but yeah, starting them up was a little messy. But the color selection was really nice. I was really excited about these silver and gold markers, which you'll see me using that gold marker a lot in this video. These markers are advertised being used on a bunch of different surfaces, so I wanted to try that out for myself in this video. This first surface I'm painting on is just paper in my sketchbook. Here I am just doing a little kind of silly portrait of myself, and yeah, they worked great. I really like that you can layer these over one another. While I was brushing the page off here, I smudged some paint, and the great thing about acrylic markers is you can just paint over it and it's like it never happened. It's a very forgiving medium. And yeah, I ended up doing a bunch of different sketches with these in my sketchbook. Here's this one, and the next one I did was this sketch of this girl, and I gave her some navy blue hair and used that gold marker I was really excited about to put stars in her hair, and I was impressed with how opaque the paint was. The navy blue was really dark, and I was concerned that the paint might take a couple coats to really show up, but it didn't need any more coats than the initial one I put down, and I thought it looked great. This next page I did some limited color portrait studies. These are referenced from photos on Pinterest. I'll put the link below to that board if you want to draw from these portraits as well. But yeah, these are not the most incredible, beautiful drawings I've ever done, but it's my sketchbook. It's a place to practice and explore new things. So yep, there's those. And then this last page, I drew my tab from my current run on Baldur's Gate. I am obsessed with this game and just had it on the mind, so I had to draw her. And yeah, here she is. But yeah, these markers worked great with my sketchbook paper, and I really enjoyed painting with them, so I will definitely be using these throughout this sketchbook. And here's how the drawing of my tab turned out. She's so cute. And the next surface I painted on was this mini canvas square that I had. I was really in the mood to sketch a beetle, and so that's what I did on this little canvas. I basically just painted it all pink and then sketched the beetle on there and added more and more layers until I liked the way it was looking. I did a lot of layering with this painting, and it was so nice using markers because I didn't have to clean my brush when I wanted to switch to a different color. And yeah, it was a really nice process. And at the end here, I'm just adding a satin varnish as a top coat. I just think it makes it look nice. And so yeah, there's how it turned out. I love the colors in this. I think it's so pretty. And the last surface I decided to paint on was clay. When I was brainstorming what I wanted to make for this, I had the idea to sculpt a mouse who was also a wizard. So he's got a little wizard cape and a little pointy hat. And while I was painting my sculpture, I realized, did I just make the Sorcerer's Apprentice? Maybe they're similar, but I like my little guy. I think he's cute. for a project this size, I think these markers were perfect. If I was doing like a big project, like physically big, I would probably reach for my paintbrushes, but for something small like this, it was great. I think my favorite part about painting this guy was all the little details, like his nose and then the stars on his clothes. So cute. And the markers made it really easy because the point of the nib comes to a really fine tip, so I didn't have to like struggle with adding these small details. And here he is. I love him so much. I have not yet picked a name for him, so just judging by his vibes, what name do you think would suit him? Just leave a comment and then I'll pick my favorite. But that is everything for this video. I really enjoyed exploring the different surfaces that I could paint on with these, and I made some things that I might not have normally made and got out of my comfort zone. And I think my favorite thing for sure is the little mouse. I mean, he's just too cute, and I love him. I need to sculpt more things because whenever I do it, I get so happy, and I always have a good time. But yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!